I gotta be honest. I have dropped the ball. I have ignored this story or this grift in particular for far too long. Okay, pirate software in the Stop Killing Games initiative. Okay, there's a lot going on with this story that it just seemed like it was too much to get into, and I doubt that I'll be able to cover all of the context in one video. But we're gonna try. You know what I'm saying? Because this story is huge. Stop Killing Games initiative. In the 90s and the early 2000s, players could keep and play games they bought indefinitely, either offline or on community-run servers, even after official support ended. Today, many games require constant online access, and once servers shut down, they become completely unplayable. Okay, Stop Killing Games is an initiative aiming to require companies to allow players to play the games they purchased even after official support ends. If you're an EU or UK citizen, sign the petition at www.stopkillinggames.com. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this petition or this whatever this is has reached 1.2 million supporters. Let me look this thing up real quick. Man, they got 1.3 million signatures. Okay, 1.3 million. That is insane. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of those are not even UK or EU residents, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And apparently, this thing has a detractor. Okay. Now, the reason why this has caught there have been several games that I've enjoyed that have been shut down completely. And my whole thing is, if I spend money on that game, I should be able to play it. Period. Anthem. Okay. Anthem is being shut down. Everybody knows I spent 300 hours in Anthem. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. God damn. Okay. I enjoyed what little could be enjoyed from that game. But it's being shut down. It will be shut down January 12th. And I think that I should be able to play this game with my friends peer-to-peer because we bought the goddamn game. I've also spent microtransactions in that damn game. So, nah. Additional are games like Evolve. Y'all remember Evolve? Y'all remember that game? It was kind of like that asymmetrical, whatever. I tried to use a big word. It backfired. Okay, I'm sorry. But you know what I'm talking about. When you play as the monsters and the hero shooter guys hunt you down. I love that game. Service got shut down. Nobody no longer plays it. But it has a detractor. And this detractor is pirate software, okay? Before we get into this, we're going to get into the begging portion of the video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We need all the help we can get. Also, make sure you subscribe to New Blackstreet. We will be going live today, 6 p.m., okay? Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all of those good things. And yeah, support your boy. Venmo, Cash App, in the description. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Got to have that sign out. Will work. Pirate Software has lost over 100,000 YouTube subscribers in 2 weeks. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
How?
My leg.
This is what prompted me to talk about this. Because like I said, I didn't know who Pirate Software was. I didn't know what he was about. I didn't know why people was so mad at him. But holy, losing 100,000 subs in 2 weeks is absolutely insane. Look at this. This is the 26, minus 20K, minus 10K, minus 10K. I don't know what happened here. Minus 10K, minus 10K. Nah, bro. So there's no way. There's no way. How? There's got to be some type of software milking this channel. And you know what this is going to do? The fact that people are pointing this out, more people are going to follow behind just because. What is he at? 2.44 million? Let's take a look at his channel. Oh, now he's down to 2.41. He's lost even more. Now, how you have how the hell you have 2.4 million subscribers and you only got 400 people in your live stream? I guess, whatever. That's a whole different conversation. So, Pirate Software is he's getting his colon cleansed, okay? He's getting his toes curled right now as we speak, dude is not having a good time. And I'm just wondering, like, what did he say? What did bro say? Come over here, he's talking about, I am no longer working at Off-Brand Games. People were attacking all of the games we were publishing and trying to mass review bomb them. You can dislike the things I say, but this kind of behavior is unhinged. Learned a lot there, accomplished a lot. Hope they succeed regardless. Love those dudes and loved working with them. Hope they keep cooking. What did he do? What? For those of you saying this is now somehow a lie, the abuse was across socials, people on Discord, Twitter, Reddit, and some reviews on Steam. Indie game are fragile things, and attacks like that hit hard. Overall, man, they better grow some nuts. Overall sentiment was to bash the games and the developers working on them to try to get back at me. Not worth bringing them down, for my opinion. Also, stop it. Get some help. Well, nigga, I don't know what to tell you. They need to grow some nuts. What did he say? So unfortunately, I was unable to find the specific clip that I guess got him this lashing. I found a bunch of videos. You got Asmongold here talking about it. Let's see what Asmongold had to say.
I signed the Stop Killing Games initiative. Peter, that's going to kill the entire live service industry. I just told you I've signed it, Thor. You don't have to convince me. So I saw Thor was pissed off about this.
I've been called a pedophile, zoophile, rapist, corporate plant, degenerate, narcissist, and they attack all the accomplishments over my life despite physical evidence to prove to the contrary. So I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that your initiative gets everything you asked for, but nothing you wanted. And I'll leave it there.
I think this is really unfair by Thor. The people that did that were from Classic WoW. They weren't from Stop Killing Games. You should hope the Classic WoW servers get shut down, or they add in like Titan forging the Classic WoW. I don't think it was that big of a thing from Stop Killing Games. Apparently, a lobbying group has made a statement about Stop Killing Games. If anyone doubts how powerful the EU initiative can be, Video Games Europe, an industry lobbying group, has unsurprisingly come out against Stop Killing Games.
So why is he against it? He's saying it's gonna kill the live service market? Nah, ain't no way he's saying that. There's just no way. They keep going.
Video Games Europe said in their statement, decision to discontinue online services is multifaceted, never taken lightly, and must be an option for companies when an online service is no longer commercially viable. Again, that's not even what people are asking for. People are not asking for you to provide online services forever. There is no reason why players can't play peer-to-peer. They're twisting it again. It's included in the petition. They watched Pirate Soccer's video. And in addition, many titles are designed from the ground up to be online only. In effect, these proposals would curtail developer choice. No, it's just...
I'm gonna have to do a video or a stream reacting to whatever it was that Pirate Software said, because when I was doing my research, a lot of people kept referring to the video that he released, I guess condemning Stop Killing Games.
You have to provide an option for players to be able to play peer-to-peer. Private servers are not always a viable option for players, as the protections we put in place to secure players' data, remove illegal content, and to combat unsafe community content would not exist and would have rights holders liable. No, it wouldn't. You don't have to regulate the entire internet. And also, if you are, then maybe we should solve that problem too. How about we stop creating this apparatus of retardation that everybody has to fucking play gymnastics around because a bunch of lawyers want to make money? Cybersecurity argument? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's hear the cybersecurity argument from Sony. Oh no, Sony says that if somebody else is running it, your stuff might get hacked. Oh my God, imagine if that happened. So Billy Mitchell said that he was going to...
First of all, the likelihood that somebody's gonna come into a goddamn Anthem video game and try to hack and take your data because you're playing, man, let's keep it a beam. Most of the people playing these games are probably playing them because they can't afford to play the new stuff. So they're gonna hack and steal what? What are we stealing? Decades and decades of data of porn?
Sue Thor. Donkey Kong himself.
Oh, he's just insane. Okay, no, he did actually talk about it. I'll just send it over to my legal team. Whatever, man. Have fun.
Yeah, everybody, bro, like, people
okay,
suing
bud.
each other, getting into all this shit. Oh my.
Man, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Okay? This is absolutely insane. I don't understand what all the yipe is about. You know what I'm saying? I think this is pretty common sense. I think that people, if you bought a game, you should be able to play said game, regardless of the play. Like, it's no reason why you should charge me $60, $70, $80 for a game. And because nobody else bought it, that means I have to suffer. I can no longer play it. And I don't get my goddamn refund. This is his statement. Been reading through all of the posts against me over my stance on the Stop Killing Games initiative. Tons of people calling me a liar or that I misrepresented the initiative. Also, lots of content creators dogpiling on this to get their pound of flesh. Let's dig into what I actually did and said. Okay, at least we're going to get that. I put out 2 videos on August 6th 2024, and August 7th, 2024. These videos are linked at the bottom of this post. Many people have not watched them and are just calling me a liar or attacking my character. Give the videos a watch, read the initiative itself, make a conclusion that you aren't copying and pasting from social media. Monetization on these videos is disabled, so no, this is not some ploy to increase revenue. I just care about the subject and have rightful concerns as a person working in this space. In the first video, I go through what an initiative is, what it's not, how it's not law, and how it's a starting point for this entire process. This helps people understand that this is to start the conversation for change, okay, and can adapt later. I then go through the initiative and some of its goals from the official page for it. I then talk about the repercussions of them should they be implemented. As written, all games need to be left in a functional, playable state. Next, I bring up the crew and walk through the business around it, the sequels, and the size of the player base at the time of the sunset. I did this because it was called out by this initiative as an example of publishers destroying the game. I also harshly critique Ross Scott's wording in his videos because they disparage the lawmaking process and lawmakers, which doesn't benefit players. So the problem, ultimately, the problem that I can see here, and we'll probably have to get to that. Let me go ahead and bookmark that one good time. The problem that I can see here off rip is that he's coming at this thing from a business standpoint, and the simple fact of the matter is gamers and consumers don't give a fuck about that shit. What we give a fuck about is we spent our money on a game, and then not even a year later, maybe 2 years later, you shut down the servers and you won't give us our money back. Apparently Ross Scott had some things to say about pirate software. Let's see what he had to say.
If you're against Stop Killing Games, and it's because of what you heard from Pirate Software, I think he represented Stop Killing Games as accurately as he represented his behavior in World of Warcraft and towards the World of Warcraft community. Yeah, like he said, the guild he was in was something like it was built on hate. And from what I saw the guild, it didn't look like that. It looked like they're built on trying to have a wild time or something, like, you know. So yeah, I guess one thing that is a little frustrating on my end is that there seems to be very little cross connections between people realizing what he did in World of Warcraft versus realizing he basically did the exact same thing earlier and Stop Killing Games. And it would be really great if we could kind of bridge those a little.
All right, so I don't know what he's talking about with World of Warcraft. Obviously, dude has made an enemy, but he's made a lot of enemies, and losing 100,000 subs plus is crazy. And there's no better way to let you know that you're wrong than the people who were supporting you the most just absolutely dunking on you. Just absolutely destroying you. Okay? All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grip be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.